And once again, notice where that main ridge position is. Setting up along the coast like this. This is an unfavorable solution, and because of the east-based negative NAO and displaced 50-50 low sitting in here, that's why we see this solution set up at like this. Here comes the next system down the pike, Clipper sitting up here, and we'll show you that in at 100 or 44 hours. But first, let's take a look at the surface map for 72. Can see the European indicates a pretty good snowstorm on the western side of this, but we'll have to see if that pans out. We're going to have some trouble, it looks like, getting the cold air in behind the system as the high pressure is weak and well displaced to the north. But definitely a severe weather situation down along the Gulf Coast and into the southeast by this Wednesday. Moving on to next Sunday, I believe, yes, or Saturday even. Here we can see the low pressure sitting along the close Clipper system, very similar to the GFS. Exact placement is key, but to see good model agreement in this time frame is pretty good to indicate that we may have a significant system. Again, we can see our upper level low sitting in southeast Canada, and notice the European has more of a western based NAO. Negative NAO than the GFS did. And again, that differs as to how this eventual complex low solution splits off. So let's take a look now at the Eurovel at the same time. 144 hours, again we can see the Clipper here, and our next high getting ready to come down to give way for the next system. By the time we look to 192, here we can see the system forming back here. Again, 192, March 24th, is when we saw the GFS have its solution at 18Z, a few hours, 6 hours ahead of that, but still around the same time frame. Notice that the Euro took the main system in here, cut it down across, and is going to bring it up like this, rather than the GFS, which takes it down and cuts it straight across and then up. The difference in the solution is what happens with both this piece of energy sitting back here and the splitting of this upper level low. Notice that the block comes back further to the west, and there's less splitting and a stronger 50-50 low sitting in here. The eventual solution, first we can take a look at the surface map, and we can see here comes the low getting ready to come up the coast. Big snows at this time would be going on across western Tennessee, over an inch of accumulation in the next 12 hours, or in the past 12 hours, according to the Euro. So definitely a big solution. Notice here comes the high pressure system getting ready to take the slide down the coast. And you can see the Euro, which offers a slower solution, but ultimately a major storm bombed out along the east coast. I will have to caution you again. Notice here's the block sitting right in between. This is in the prime spot where we want it. So again, that's the key placement. Notice system 1 in here, here's the 50-50 low out front, and here's our bowling ball system coming underneath. Classic Miller B that leads to a major snowstorm along the east coast. But I will caution you that things need to set up exactly in the right situation for this to happen. Taking a look at the surface map, we can see much the same. Can see good widespread half-inch amounts in here, and this would obviously be a major blizzard for most of the East Coast. So once again, this is Aaron DeBruin for Eastern USWX Final Freak 89. Thank you for joining me, and I will be coming on in the next couple of days to give you updates on what the models are saying for the system and potential for this event. Stay tuned, and thanks for watching.